Have you ever asked yourself, what's stopping you from excelling in the life you live? What's stopping you from being the best version of yourself? What's stopping you from being you? Tonight, let's go on a journey that may just pave the path to excellence in your own life. Let's explore different examples as I also reflect on my own and ongoing one. Somehow we all expect to excel in life, but that is just an expectation made by ourselves. Where is the action? Excellence doesn't just have to be in sports or academics, or even if you're political, it doesn't have to be you becoming the prime minister. Excellence can be achieving, and making the biggest impacts in your life and others' lives. When you think about excellence, when I think about excellence, I think about LeBron James. LeBron James, he is the definition of what excellence in one's life can be. Born in Akron, Ohio, a kid who came from a troubled family in a troubled neighborhood, a kid who had a dream, aspired to be great. How did he do this? How did he excel in the life he lived? LeBron James took those aspirations for excellence and made it a reality. LeBron James, he put his head down, worked continuously. He escaped the expectations that were put around him as a kid from Akron, Ohio. He changed the narrative of his own life. LeBron James, he took a huge leap of faith. LeBron James, he took that leap of faith of escaping the narrative and the reality of a kid in Akron, Ohio. LeBron James, he opened pathways for the people of Akron, Ohio. He didn't let the narratives define him. He managed to find himself on ESPN at the age of 16, and it's not every day that happens. A national network at his basketball game, and he was only 16 at the time. LeBron James is the definition of excellence. This is a struggle, guys. This is a tough one. Thank you. Apologies. It's just been a busy few weeks. Didn't get around to memorizing it properly, but let's go. So a lot of you are probably sitting there wondering, who is this guy? Why is a 17-year-old standing on a stage speaking to us about excellence? I truly believe that I've excelled, or almost excelled, in my community. I'm the first ever African black head boy at St. Patrick's College, Wellington. This clap that you guys are giving me kind of messes up the next part of my speech, but I'll carry on. Okay, that doesn't seem like such a big deal, but to me and my community it is. It opens doors for the future generation of my people who will be stepping into high school. And it's not every day you see an African student lead the way or take the first step out of the door. I've become an example of that to my brothers, to my African community. What I've become through all the adversity I've faced is what makes me truly believe that I'm on the pathway to excellence. So let me tell you about the biggest roadblock I've faced so far. When I arrived in high school, the African boys, they would make fun of me because to them I acted like a Polynesian. I didn't belong with my fellow Africans because of the way I spoke, the way I acted, where I came from, and I wasn't skinny enough. But that didn't stop me from being myself and being bullied again. Those things that seemed so small made the biggest impacts on my life as a youth. It changed the way I looked at myself, how I acted, how I spoke, my size, my weight, almost everything about me. These comments also made me ashamed of my culture, a culture I hesitate to embrace publicly until this day. There were expectations to be an African, a set of rules that I had to follow to be black and to be accepted. Brody, you gotta make your pants saggy. Oh, Brody, you gotta stroll when you walk. Oh, you gotta look scruffy, man. American accent and all that. I refused to live by them, and that made me a stranger to my society, to the society that I was living in, and to my community. This is an issue, a societal culture we embrace very much. It's called tall poppy syndrome. Why do people get put down for sticking their heads up and trying new things? What satisfaction do people get from putting others down? What benefit does that give to themselves? These roadblocks mentally make myself and could make you have that sense of giving up and not wanting to carry on, but it's the belief in yourself that will keep you going. Personally, family plays the biggest part in my journey to excellence. So, who is Joseph Esfor? My parents came to this country. My parents came to Aotearoa in the years 1998 and 2000. I was born here in the heart of Te Whanganui Atara, Wellington. My parents came to New Zealand trying and hoping for a new life, a new beginning. 23 years later, I feel as if they're in a similar position as they were when they first got here. That narrative of stupidness surrounding black people, surrounding myself, surrounding my community was real. My parents have excelled in a huge aspect of their life, raising myself, my 3 brothers, and my sister. They took a massive leap of faith coming to this country, coming to a Te Reo Māori-speaking country, an English-speaking country, a foreign country to them. That is one of the biggest leaps of faith migrants or immigrants can take. Having faith in a system that isn't built for them and believing that it would all work out. So this was supposed to be on your table, but mentally and on your phone, I want you to write down one goal. This goal is your first step to your own journey of excellence. For example, I could write, I'm going to the gym twice by the end of this week. Probably not going to happen, but this is your own personal goal. So it doesn't have to be something big, but just something you're hoping to achieve. But before we get into writing, let's reflect on what excellence can mean to all of you. You all have your own pathways in life, whether it be small or big. You can always strive to achieve. But why achieve when you can excel? One thing I've learned that I want you all to take away is never compare yourself to others, because everyone's journey is a different one. It could mean something different to you, Andre, or to the cameraman. You define greatness and excellence in your own life. You shape your own life. Others don't shape it for you. You shape your own life. It's the small steps, the extra push you take, the leaps of faith you take that so many hesitate to take, that will lead you to where you want to be. Continue to believe in yourself, and you can reach places you once thought were beyond your reach. Like GOAT James once said, excellence isn't owned, it's leased, and the rent is due every day. Each and every single one of you, be your unapologetic self and strive to be the best version of yourself and excel. Thank you.